are live. Welcome back to another edition of the Earle Sports Bet Show. My name is Nicholas Earle. I'm joined here as always by my brother Tim. And today, Saturday, there's a lot of games today, a lot to go over, and hopefully a lot of money to be made. We have six NBA games. Nice little small slate, smaller slate there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 NHL games. Beautiful. We have over 100 and something college basketball games as well. But we had a pretty fun slate. But before we get into today's slate, before we get into today's games, you guys always know what we do. We recap what happened yesterday, what went right and what went wrong. And last night was a very meh type of night. For me, we went 3-5 in college basketball, down 2.5 units. Should have been 2-6, but Fresno State and Boise State go to overtime. But Tim will break all that down when we get there.
Take away the best game. Thank you.
Sorry. I went 1-1 in the NBA, down 0.13 units. Cash with the Pacers. They come back and win it in overtime. And so I did not cash with the Knicks, who were keeping it close until the fourth quarter when it truly mattered. And in the NHL, I could have had a much better night if I wasn't super greedy. Losers on the Wild first period puck line and full game puck line. If I just put the full game money line, that would hit. They win 3-2 over the New York Rangers. As I expect the Rangers to go on a little slump here. They've been outplayed plenty of times, and I expect to fade them going forward, probably including tomorrow, looking at the Kraken. Loser on the first period puck line as well for the Penguins. I'm not doing first periods anymore. Those cost me 2 plays last night. And then an absolute no-doubt loser, Dallas Stars. They fall to the Capitals 5-0. I think it was like 3-0 at the end of the first or something like that. My winners were double ups from 2 different games. Colorado team total over 3.5 and the over 6.5 between Colorado and Chicago. Exciting game there as the Avalanche win 5-3 over the Blackhawks. And then on the other game, the Arizona-Boston game, I read that perfectly. Team total, Boston under the 6. I said even during the picks and parlays video, this game had 2-1 written all over it, and it was 2-1. And I also had the team total under for the Boston Bruins. I've been saying that Arizona has been good at limiting chances, and they've been playing better defensively, and they showed it last night, even with Scott Wedgwood, in that they limited the Boston offense to only 2 goals. So a nice little double cash and that one there. 4-4 in the NHL, up 0.12 units. So a positive day in the NHL of about 1/10 of a unit or 1/8 of a unit or whatever. So I'm not going to complain there. So overall yesterday, 8-10 though, down 2.01 units. Or 2.51 units, my bad. 2.51 units down yesterday overall. Hoping to bounce back a little bit today. I'm liking today's hockey slate. I took a different approach to it. Hopefully this works. So what about you, Tim?
Before we get into what happened yesterday, I just want to throw out I know it's Counter-Strike, and I know a lot of people aren't really interested in it. Holy crap, I just cashed a plus 660 ticket on MIBR against the best team in the world. That was insane. I did a little TikTok for it, so if you guys are interested in seeing that, and that just happened right before we started up the stream, so I'm still a little bit crazy-headed right now because I just hit a really, really big bet, or really plus money bet. So just figure I mentioned that. But yesterday, we went 2-3-1 in the NBA, which it could have been a lot better of a night. Memphis covered easy. Denver covered easy. Those are our only 2 wins. And I saw a theme of teams blowing big leads because Charlotte and Miami both didn't win. Miami -7 was a push. Charlotte -7 was a loser straight up. Boston +2 was a loser, and Chicago -1.5 was a loser. Whatever, it happened. 2-3 in one day there. Nick went 2-1 in hockey. 3-5 in college basketball. Unfortunately, missed out on our best bet, which was the over in that Wyoming Air Force game. Over in Lehigh didn't cash. Over in Siena didn't come close. Under in UNLV was close, but not quite. San Jose State and New Mexico wasn't close. Canisius and Monmouth was an under by, I think, a point. So we got very lucky there. That Cleveland State game went under, and then that Boise State game went to overtime. So that kind of allowed us to cash that one 3-5. So 7, 9, and 1 overall yesterday on the site. We got another. We got a best bet up in college basketball that starts at 3:00. And then we also have a 9-pack, which we did like a customer appreciation. So get the our plays plays number 2 through 10 in a 9-pack that is $25 today. Normally it's $35-$40. So figured throw out a customer appreciation and let you guys get a 9-pack for $25. Link to that's in the description. Use the code GEAR at checkout, YEAR. 20% off, so you end up getting it for $20. 9 plays for $20, or you can get our best bet for the same price. Either one, you guys can go check that out, or go to the earlesportsbet.com/promo. 7-day pass, $49, $40 if you use the promo code GEAR. But that is the recap for today. We'll go ahead check out the chat. I actually got to pull up my Google Docs so that I can check out these games. Because John comes in, just LSU, -3.5. It would be a lean that way. We have them as 5.5-point favorites. Duke, it would be a lean that way. We have them as 7.5-point favorites. Miami, it would be a lean towards Georgia Tech by 1.5 points. So that's the only one I'm disagreeing with you right now on. And then St. Louis. Where's St. Louis on here? It says 1:00, but finds our thing. I think it'd be a lean that way, but nothing crazy. Yeah. Or money line versus Duquesne. Oh, it's the Duquesne game. Hold on. That might be a little bit easier to find. There it is. 7.5. Yeah. It would be a lean that way. That's fine. Morning, Tiffany. Nice to see you. What's up, Blaine? Yep. Smash that like button. Smash the like button. Looking forward to see your takes on these NHL day games, Nick.
Yeah, a couple.
Over-under on these games. Baylor. Under. We have the under. Charleston. If you're able to put timings to these, because there's all 3 games are on. Okay, sorry, I just saw that now. All of them come out on at 3 except for Belmont. Charleston. I believe Charleston was a lean towards the under, but not enough for us to bet it. Oral Roberts was a lean towards the over, but not enough for us to bet it. And then Belmont. Belmont. I cannot find Belmont at the moment. Belmont, there it is. 140. Versus UT Martin. Oh, Belmont. Yeah, Belmont would be a lean towards the under. So there you go. But we got 6 NBA games and a decent sized NHL slate. So we'll go ahead and start off in the NBA for today. Nick?
Yeah, we're getting it started here with matchup. I have a play-in. So we have the Boston Celtics. They're at the New Orleans Pelicans in this one here. Celtics are 5.5 road favorites, 5.5-point road favorite. There we go. I could speak. Total 213. Where are you looking at for this first matchup of the day?
I will say, and I just added another play onto my card, but I have 4 plays and in these 6 games, and this is one of the games I do not have a play in. This Pelicans team is just coming on, is on a second leg of a back-to-back. Both these teams are on a second leg of back-to-backs. Pelicans coming off of a loss to Denver. Boston coming off getting blown out by Atlanta. So both of these teams coming off a loss. I just really don't have a feeling towards this one. It might be a lean towards the under, but I'm not really too interested in this game. I have 4 games that I'm interested in, so I'm not going to waste time and talk about a game I don't like.
Yeah, this is a game I did get to. Let me get my numbers up. There we go. Give me the Pelicans in this spot. You're going straight out the gate with the money line dog here. Plus 5.5, plus 185. I had this game at around 2.5. Boston minus 2.5. So I see about 3 points of value here with the home team here. So started off with a nice little home dog here in this spot. I'm going to go with the Pelicans. I just think that this line's too many. And we have Boston on the second half of a back-to-back where I know it's the same thing for New Orleans, but New Orleans didn't travel. This is a home-and-home back-to-back for them. They were at home yesterday against the Nuggets, and now they're at home today against the Celtics. And the Celtics traveled in from Atlanta, which isn't a far thing, but they still traveled in. So I like this spot here for the Pelicans, 5.5 and plus 185. I think they win this game straight up.
I like it. Keep on rolling through these games. Nick?
Yeah, we have the Indiana Pacers at the Dallas Mavericks here. Mavericks are 10-point home favorites with a total of 216.5. Where are you looking?
Dallas has been one of the biggest under teams this year. Actually, I think they are the biggest under team. They are 15-33 to the over-under record. I'm going under in this game. I got it at 217. It's dropped to a 216.5. This Mavs team doesn't score. They're they're bottom 5 for offense this year, and their defense is pretty solid. Yes, last game we saw 132 to 112. I don't see that happening again. Indiana has been a little bit of a slower team this year as well. They haven't been scoring as well. Their defense hasn't been that good. But I could definitely see this one being a lower scoring game. I'm going to be going with the under 217 in this one.
Yeah, surprise, surprise. I'm on the Pacers again. They cashed for me last night. I think I've cashed like 4 of the last 5 times I've played this team. They've made me some money recently. Yeah, once again, I think this line's a little bit too wide. And yes, I understand that they played yesterday and they're professionals. I had this game around 5.5, 6 is the projected line and not 10. So seeing a double digit there, it was kind of hard not to. So I didn't do the money line. I'm not saying they win this game straight up, the Pacers. I don't think they do. But keeping it within double digits, I will be I will take the Pacers plus the 10.
Sounds good. I'll be just throwing my plays. I opt, but so I type plays and watch on my TV where I can. You're all good, dude. Sounds good. Keep on rolling, Nick.
Yeah, the LA Kings are at the Philadelphia 76ers. Sixers are 10.5-point home favorites, total 222. What are you looking at for this matchup?
This is the other game that I'm not interested in. This is maybe a spot towards the over, but it's just because the Kings defense isn't good. The thing is, overs haven't been working out because the Kings haven't been scoring for whatever reason. We've seen a couple of games in a row where they're allowing 121 and 128 to their opponents, and they're not even coming close to an over, which is frustrating. This is not a team I'm interested in backing. And then the 10.5-point spread, not interested in it at all. I'm going and laying off this game.
So they're not able to hit overs, but they're giving up a lot of points?
Yep.
There's a pretty simple solution to that. You take the Sixers team total over.
Sixers haven't been scoring much either.
Okay. I was just saying if that's the problem, you just got to take the other team's team total over and take Sacramento Kings completely out of it. For me, this is a pass. Looking at this spot, I had this game at 9.5. It's a 10.5. If this was 11.5, 12, maybe you could talk me into the Kings because everybody can be super low on them. And I have a feeling this line is going to be bet up. So if you like the 76ers, I'd bet them now. If you like the Kings, you would wait. So I think that this game, if this hits 12, 12.5, you guys might see a community post for me saying that I'm adding the 70s or the Kings plus 12, 12.5 onto my card. Other than that, this is a pass for me.
That's fine. Yeah, I don't like this game either. Mike Glennon.
Real quick, Mike Glennon, what do you think of the Giants' new hire? They got the offensive coordinator from the Bills. I know you're going to be working with him a lot as the backup there. Just let me know what you think of the new guy.
Screw that. Mike Glennon's getting cut. Pass. Wichita -2. What time is that game at? John, give me the time for that game and I'll look it up. I haven't been here in a while. I've been betting with Terry, but I'm back. Wow,
You left us for Terry?
You left us for Terry.
I mean, you left us. At least it was for Terry. At least it was for someone good. Yeah. So I understand there. I mean, we can't quite be Terry sometimes.
Big W. There you go. 12 o'clock. Gotcha. Sure, it'd be a lean. No, actually, it would be a slight 1-point lean towards Tulane. We have Wichita as a 1-point favorite. So nothing crazy there. Yeah, there you go. There you go, Terry. You got a fan. Keep on rolling, Nick. 3 games left in this NBA slate.
Wow, we're flying through this. Another game I have a play in. The Memphis Grizzlies are hosting the Washington Wizards here. The Grizzlies are 5-point home favorites. We have a total of 229.5. What are you looking here?
Yeah, I wasn't going to bet it. Wasn't going to bet it because Memphis is on a second leg of a back-to-back, this, that, and the other. And then I look over at Washington Wizards, 1-9 against the spread in their last 10 games. Yeah, that's just me saying, okay, I'll put money on the Grizzlies. So I got the Grizzlies -5. I put it with a free play up on the site. So it's up there, and I have money on it. This Grizzlies team is good. I don't think we need to be overselling it. They're the number 1 team against the spread this year, and I believe they're starting to spread out that lead. They're hitting at 64.7%, 63.8% for the next team, which is Cleveland. This Memphis team is going to make a push. So I honestly, I could see them coming first place in the West if they continue this crazy good run. They're only how far back? 6.5 games back. Phoenix is going to regress at some point, and Golden State's only 3 games ahead of them. So I could easily see this Grizzlies team getting up higher in this Western Conference. So I'm going to keep riding with them. I grabbed the Grizzlies at -5.
Yeah, you're saying that the Suns are going to regress and everything too. Then wouldn't you think that the Grizzlies could regress as well, because they've been playing really dominant lately?
Not as much as I think the Suns can.
Okay, interesting there. Yeah, I'm on the Grizzlies as well. I faded the Wizards in their last game. I had the Clippers money line, no sweat, never in doubt in that game. They only blew a 30-point halftime lead. I mean, if there's ever a game I feel like really to back the Wizards, wouldn't it be after they blow a 30-point lead?
No.
Because they'd come out pissed. I don't know. I don't trust that. No, not against John Morant and whatever. I'm kind of contradicting myself here because I'm on the Grizzlies. I got the Grizzlies -5. I think they get the job done in this fight. I think this should be a relatively easier win here for the Grizzlies. I think they would get this by double digits. My line for this game was Memphis -7.5. So I see around 2.5 points of value here on this one. So I took a chance with them. So give me the Grizzlies -5 in this spot.
Sounds good. So basically stay away from Wichita.
Correct.
I mean, it would be a lean away from them, but not enough for us to. Well, if you like to play, you can do it. We're not going to talk you off a play that we're not personally betting. All right, and Donald Wallace and Lane Elliott are coming in with the exact same plays. Longwood. They like Longwood, UAB,
Kingswood,
Northport, Middle Tennessee, and BYU. I have 6 pages worth of notes, so I cannot find each and every single one. So good luck on them. So we'll see. I'm with you on BYU. I believe Pacific is the worst in college basketball against the spread. Is that true? I'm kind of interested in finding that out. Who's the worst team against the spread in college basketball?
It's probably not like Mississippi Valley.
It's probably not. No, here, statistics. Teams against the spread. Best team against the spread.
Just Towson?
Towson's number 1. Monmouth, Toledo, Auburn, and Middle Tennessee are the top teams against the spread.
And then Alcorn, wow.
Pacific is 2-14 against the spread, with Drake, Marshall, NC State, and IUPUI bringing up the rear.
IUPUI is trash.
Well,
and they're huge underdogs every game.
NC State's only up there because they have 15 losses. They're still hitting at 28%. So it would be Pacific is the worst by a long shot. Marshall is second. Drake, IUPUI, Idaho State, and Radford would be all the ones that are pretty bad against the spread. And then Georgia State as well. So there you go. There's some statistics for you guys. I like looking at stats. Hi, awesome people. Hi, Rats. How you doing? All right, Nick. 2 more games today.
Yeah, let me get back to the streamer. There we go. The Heat are 4-point home favorites to the Raptors today. Total 208.5. Where are you looking at this one?
We're gonna go over. I feel like this line is just a tad too low. Miami's gone over in 4 straight games. Toronto, they've gone over in 2 out of their last 3. Granted, before that was 7 straight unders. I just feel like 208 is just a tad too low. I think that easily these 2 teams can get to the 104 mark each. So I'm going to be grabbing the over 208 in this one.
Yeah, and I just saw this line dropped enough for me to see value on this game. For me, I had this game valued at, or I got this game priced at the Miami Heat as 6-point favorites. They are 4-point favorites, so I see 2 points of value with them, which means I see enough value to go ahead and bet them here at -4. I like this Heat team, and I'll say it right now. I bet this yesterday. I have the Heat to win the East at +500. I have the East to win the NBA Finals at +1200. I really like this Heat team. This is a team I've backed all season long, and I think they are a contender this year. They've got a great bench. I love Jimmy Butler. I love that team. When Kyle Lowry comes back, this is going to be a very strong team for playoff time. And I'm going to back him here today. Too bad Lowry's not playing in this game. It would be a revenge game for Lowry against his former team in the Raptors, I believe, right?
Yes.
Good. Whew. I remembered NBA there. But yeah, this is a spot here where I like the home favorite in this spot. And if you guys don't like laying points, I'm not an advocate for this, and I'm not telling you guys to do this, but I wouldn't talk anyone off of a Heat Grizzlies moneyline parlay. That can be an interesting little way to go at it. I'm not going to advocate for that, but if you were to put a bet down, it would pay out +136 for those 2. And I think they both get the job done today. So
I have the Sixers in there too. Why not?
Yeah, right. At -550. No, but I like those 2. I'm going to take the Miami Heat here. I'm going to add this to the scroller at -4. And I think they get the job done here.
There you go. Back to the chat. What up, fellas? It could be a Washington weekend. Caps yesterday. Should have bet it. Wizards to cover. Nope. Sorry, I've been up early this morning and drove 2.5 hours already today. Good morning, Tim Nick. Good morning, Brian. Morning. Good morning, Jarnell. Heat dropping from 5.5 to 4. Is anybody out? It's probably just not Kyrie, but Kyle Lowry. For them, I'm just going to make sure of that. Miami. That's Memphis. Fred VanVleet's questionable. And Kyle Lowry's questionable. So, no real significant injuries or anything. So, there you go. Final game of the day, Nick, though, for the NBA.
Yes. The Warriors are hosting the Nets. The Warriors are 7-point home favorites here against the Nets. A total of 229 in this game. What's your thoughts on this one?
Yeah, the Warriors are still without Draymond. Still no KD for the Nets. But I think this game stays close. I'm going to grab the Nets plus the points. Harden should be good to go today. I know he sat out last game. I just, without Draymond, I just don't see this one being a blowout for the Warriors. Yes, the Warriors are one of the best teams against the spread at home. 17-8-2 against the spread at home. 23-4 in general at home. I think the Nets are a live dog tonight. I'm grabbing them plus 6.5. I got them plus 6.5. Unfortunately, they dropped to 7. I just think this could be a good spot for the Brooklyn Nets. So, grab Brooklyn this game.
Yeah, I passed on this one. I had this game handicapped at a 7. It is a 7, so I think this line is correct. I think that the odds makers were spot on this one, so that's made it easy for me to pass on this one. I just see on the bottom of your scroller, Tim. I think it's 217, not 127 in that Dallas game.
Oops.
I would slam the over 127 in that Dallas game.
I've been typing too much college basketball. Duncan Robinson has been playing out of his mind lately. I don't really watch the games, so I haven't really noticed that. Morning, guys. Hope you're doing well. Good morning, Foxy. But that is everything for the NBA slate. We get some hockey to go over, though. Can the Nets cover 7.5? Yes, I have it. I actually have them 6.5, so kind of missed the line, but it happens. But starting out in the NHL, the Ducks are heading to Ottawa. Ducks are 135 road favorites, total 5.5. Hockey's time, Nick. Where are you going?
Yeah, we're kicking it off with an interesting one here. I was kind of looking at this line. I had this price closer to a pick 'em, to be completely honest. One thing I've noticed on how I attack today's slate is I think I have all of one puck line bet and one regulation bet. I didn't bet anything on the money line, and I targeted with a lot of team totals today. And I think that's how I'm going to start targeting games a little bit. So I don't have to worry about teams holding leads or winning games. I just need them to score a certain amount of goals. And for me, this is starting with the Ottawa Senators. Team total over 2.5 at minus 130 it is. They've had over 2.5 expected goals in 5 straight games. And they're going up against an Anaheim team who's given up at least the 2.5 in 3 of their last 5 games. Ottawa's gone over 5.5 expected goals in all 5 of the last 5 games. The only thing keeping me off of the total in this game is Anaheim has gone under that 5.5 expected goals in 3 of them for their last 5. So that's the only thing that was keeping me off of that one. I'm also seeing 4 of the last 5 games for the Anaheim Ducks. They should have given up more goals than they did, which means I'm expecting some negative defensive and goalie regression here for the Ducks in this spot. And all I'm asking here is the Ottawa Senators to give me 3 goals at home here. And I think that this is a good spot for Ottawa to be able to do that. Give me the Sens team total over 2.5, and that is at a minus 130.
Sounds good. What was the 2-team parlay? I mean, Heat and the Grizzlies money lines. So there you go.
I didn't bet the parlay. I'm just saying that would be one I would look at.
Good morning, Earle Bros. I already liked. Of course you did. Like an adult. Ottawa played an amazing game against Carolina the other night.
They did. They really did. And they, even though they didn't produce the chances and they were outplayed in that game 4.3 to 2.92, they still put up 2.92 expected goals against a really good Carolina team.
Yeah. There you go. We'll go ahead and keep on rolling. The LA Kings are in Philadelphia to play the Flyers. Kings minus 173, total of 5.5. Are the Flyers still on their giant losing streak?
Yeah, they're still going, which made this play pretty simple for me. I love the Kings. This is a team I have backed a lot, and I was looking at them last game, and I was just waiting for a goalie confirmation for hours, and the Islanders finally confirmed it was Varlamov about 10 minutes before game time, and I was unable to get to betting the Kings in regulation like I wanted to, and they won 3-2 in reg. That would have been a nice little plus 160 cash. But with that being said, I am on the Kings in this spot here. I got them on the puck line at plus 155. I have the over 5.5 in this game. Philadelphia's gone over 5.5 expected goals in 4 of their last 5 games. The only one they didn't was against the Islanders. So, I mean that's just something that when you run into the Islanders, you don't produce many chances and you don't give up many chances because the Islanders' offense is not very good. On the other side, the Kings have gone over that 5.5 expected goal total in 3 of their last 5 games, 3 of their last 4. And they did go over 5.5 against the Isles in their last game, and they put up 2.85 expected goals. This is a spot here where I'm going to continue to fade the Flyers as long as I can, even though I did back them against Dallas, and I backed them against Dallas at one time, and I backed them against Columbus, I want to say, and those both did not work. But I'm gonna try to fade the Flyers here. Give me the Kings on the puck line at plus 155, and give me the over 5.5 in this game. I think we see some goals.
Okay, not gonna argue with that one. They were getting a lot of shots on goal.
Yeah, but they weren't high danger chances.
Gotcha, Donald. Keep on rolling. The Jets are at the blue.
Yeah, they're at the blue. I bet they're feeling pretty blue about that. No, for this matchup here, we have Winnipeg coming in actually compared to what their results are telling you, they're playing much better than that. They deserve better fate in a couple of their games here. They have been outplayed in 3 of their last 5 games, back-to-back games. They were outchanced. They've gone over this 5.5 expected goals in 4 of their last 5 games. I'm expecting some major positive scoring regression from this Jets team, and they are still, though, and I'm expecting a higher scoring game in this one. I like the over 5.5. I got also the Winnipeg Jets team total over 2.5 at -110. And another thing that's going to play into them playing a higher scoring game in this one, if I can click onto today's games there we go, is that they're still missing a bunch of their defensemen. No Logan Stanley, no Josh Morrissey. They're still without Nikolai Ehlers, Dylan DeMello, and Boulier. They're without a bunch of their defensemen. I still think this Jets team could put up 3 goals. I could see this being like a 4-3 type of game here. And if we look at what the Winnipeg Jets have done offensively lately, they've put up at least 3 expected goals in 4 of their last 5 games. And on the other side, the St. Louis Blues have given up at least 3.91 expected goals in 3 of their last 5 games, at least 2.5 expected goals, which is what we need from the Jets today in 4 of their last 5. And I'm expecting some negative goalie regression here from St. Louis as 4 of their last 5 games. They've had higher expected goals against than they've given up. So I expect Winnipeg to finally have some positive scoring regression. And I'm expecting some negative regression here from the St. Louis Blues on defense. I like the team total over for the Jets and the full game over 5.5 as well.
There you go. There you go. Keep on rolling through. Sharks are at the Panthers. Panthers a -320 favorite. Total of 6.5. Nick, where are you looking?
Staying off the sides in this one. I don't like any of the team totals, but I like the full game over 6.5. Because I didn't want to target 4.5 here with the Panthers, and I didn't really like the 2.5 with the Sharks. Even though I think this could be a 5-2 type of game or a 4-3 type of game, that's why I kind of kept off because I think it's going to be 5-2 or 4-3, and I don't know which way that's going to go. The Sharks have gone over 6.5 expected goals in 3 of their last 5 games, and they've given up at least 3 expected goals in 3 of their last 5. The Panthers, they are a dominant team at home. I think they score 4.75 goals a game, actual goals a game, not expected goals, at home. And that's why they're 22-3 this year at home. They're a dominant home team. And I would lean towards the Florida Panthers on the puck line in this game, I believe, because this is just a team I don't want to fade. Even though at -320, I'm not going to be touching a side in this game. Be a lean towards team totals as well. I think both these team totals are live. I'm just going to go full game over 6.5 in this spot, though.
Sounds good. Sounds good. Go in and keep on rolling. The Devils are in Carolina facing off against the Hurricanes. Hurricanes a -325 favorite in this game. Total of 6. You rolling with the Hurricanes today or the Devils?
Well, looking back at this matchup happened, I want to say a week ago. Do I not have this game in here? I did not. Did I not put this? No, there it is. It took me a second to find the thing on my spreadsheet. There we go. If we take a look back about a week ago, these two teams played, and the Devils beat the Hurricanes 7-4. Yeah, that's not going to happen again. We have the Carolina Hurricanes who have put up at least 3.78 expected goals in 4 of their last 5 games. The only one they didn't was that loss against New Jersey. And this is spot here. I don't like the full game total or like the full game total because I don't know how much New Jersey is going to contribute to this. But I see this being a 4-1, 5-1 type of game here for the Hurricanes here. I'm going to take the Devils completely out of the mix in this spot here. Hurricanes team total over 3.5. It is at -165, so it is a little bit pricey. But yeah, this is a revenge game. I'm not touching a puck line in this one. I'm not touching anything like that. All I'm asking is for the Hurricanes to give me 4 goals in this game at -165. I think they get that easily. I can see this being a 5-goal game, and I'm definitely going to be looking towards goal scorer props for this game. I'll tweet out my goal scorer props. Yesterday I went 1-4, but the previous day I went 4-3 all quarter unit plays, but probably going to target someone like Sebastian Aho or Andrei Svechnikov in this game. If I want to dig a little deeper, I can probably go to Nino Niederreiter or Tony DeAngelo, but I'm going to take a look into goal scorer props as well.
There you go. There you go. Tim, you look like there was 138 games on the slate and you're up late. Wow. And then I was up early. because I picked up my girlfriend from her job, and then we drove back to Greenville this morning. So that was I drove about 2 hours this morning at around 6:30, 7 o'clock. So, yeah, I'm a little bit tired at the moment, but I'm good to go. I'm just listening to Nick's hockey. He likes the under in the Canes game.
I can see it at 6.5. I can see it being a 5-1 Hurricanes game. We both hit.
There you go. Keep on rolling. The Golden Knights are at the Tampa Bay Lightning. Lightning are minus 136 favorites in this game. Total 6. Defending champions. What are we looking at?
This line's dropped a little bit, I think. This was around minus 160 when I did my free pick video last night. And I like the Lightning in this spot. We have the Vegas Golden Knights going through the road trip of hell right now. They played Carolina, lost in overtime. They lost 4-1 to the Panthers. And now they finish their road trip through hell with the Lightning. They also played the Capitals before all this, because Capitals seem to be like the warm-up for the road trip through hell, Carolina, Florida, and Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay team total over 3.5, over 6 in this game as well. I've got both of those locked and loaded. We look at what Vegas has done recently. They give up a lot of expected goals. They've been giving up a lot of chances. They've given up at least 3 expected goals in their last 5 games, and they've gone over the 6 expected goals for the total in 4 of their last 5 as well. Same thing for the Lightning. They've gone over this total in 4 of their last 5, and they've actually produced at least 3.63 expected goals in 4 of their last 5 games. I expect at least 4 goals here from the Lightning in this spot, and I expect this game to go over. So Lightning team total over 3.5 and the over 6 for me.
There you go. Wild game cost Foxy his 10-game parlay. He needed the over. That's kind of rough. It happens.
I don't know if I would have bet an over in a game Shesterkin's playing in there.
All right, fair enough. Oilers are minus 260 road favorites heading to Montreal to face off against the Canadiens. Its total is 6.5 in this game.
Yeah, this is a game where I bet this yesterday and it was a 6. I got over 6, and I've got the Oilers team total over in this one. I'm attacking more team totals than anything else, and I kind of like this one. We finally have the Edmonton Oilers playing good hockey. They've produced at least 3.75 expected goals in 5 straight games. They've gone over this total in 4 of their last 5 games. They're going up against a Montreal team that's given up at least 3.37 expected goals in 4 of the last 5 games. They've gone over 6. Not only have they gone over 6, 6.5, they've gone over 8 in 3 of their last 5 games for expected goals to Montreal Canadiens. I expect this team to put in goals, and there's one prop I really want to attack in this game. I need to see if it's available, and I will give this out now. It's not going to be an official play, but I need to see if it's available. And, of course, it's not. If it's available on your book, Evander Kane anytime goal. They just signed him, and this is kind of Evander Kane's last chance at the NHL. He's going to be skating, I believe, probably with Connor McDavid or Leon Draisaitl, and he's a very talented goal scorer. So if you guys can find Evander Kane on your book for a goal scorer prop, I would look to attack that. It's not available on my book. I'm going to see if it's on another book that I know has plenty of goal scorer props, more than usual. It's the book that's kind of known for a lot of props. Let's see, player props for. There's a lot of games. I have to scroll through here trying to find Oilers, and I'm on DK. There you go. I said it. They have a lot of goal scorer props. Let's see what it is. Do they have him on here? I'm really gonna scroll through. No. Nothing. Wow. Even DraftKings, they have it feels like every single player on this roster, and Evander Kane's not on it.
Yeah. Okay.
I really wanted to find Evander Kane anytime goal scorer prop. I'm set that he's going to score a goal in this game if he's in the lineup. Let's see if he's even. I know I'm going way too long on this. But this is a big deal if he is in the lineup for Edmonton, because if he plays well for Edmonton, they added some depth. Doesn't look. Oh, he's on the third line with Hyman and McLeod. That's where he's projected on Roto-Grinders here. And the second power play unit. If you can find an Evander Kane goal scorer prop, let me know. I think he scores a goal today. But for me in this one, I'm gonna cut it. I'm gonna stop talking now. Team total over 3.5 for the Edmonton Oilers around -150, and the over. I got it over at 6. I don't mind the over 7 or 6.5 as well.
There you go. Back to the chat. Did you guys have the Yotes yesterday and killed 16? Did the Yotes win?
No, but they covered the puck line. I had the under, and I had the Bruins team total under.
What was making noise over there?
I have no idea. Sounded like a rat.
All right, fair enough. Panthers puck line, that's cash.
Sure.
Montreal plus a goal and a half, so I guess people are going against each other.
No, Panthers are playing the Sharks. Montreal is playing Edmonton.
Never mind. Not a big prop guy, but McDavid anytime goal. If it's plus money, I like it.
Plus 110. I am going to be on that.
Sounds good.
Now that Evander Kane's not on my book, that's probably going to be my pick for Edmonton, because I'm going to screw around and pick for every single team I like. I'm going to pick a goal scorer prop for a quarter unit.
That's fair. Kent State is on the road, so I'm looking for Bowling Green. And that's a 5 o'clock game. There it is. 142. It'd be a lean towards the under. We have it lined around a 1. You have it at 146. We have it lined around a 142. So about 4 points worth of value. Mavs first half. Don't mind that. There's an Evander Kane over half at plus 205. I think that's points.
Where?
Point. I don't know.
Please let me know what book that's on. I'll take a look.
Sounds good. Let's keep on rolling. The Maple Leafs are -265 road favorites against the Detroit Red Wings. Total of 6. Nick, where are you looking at this one?
I passed on this game. I didn't get to anything. Looking at this spot here, it's because I never put in all my numbers on Detroit. For right now, it's a pass. I apparently slacked on this game a little bit here. Detroit off of a second. This is a second half of a back-to-back. They played in Pittsburgh last night. Now they are in. They're back home against the Maple Leafs. I lean Leafs in this game, especially I know Nedeljkovic is going to be in net. But yeah, I'm gonna lean Leafs in this game, puck line, but maybe lean. Oh, careful, Tim! You almost knocked over your desk. And I lean towards the over in this game probably, but not gonna bet it.
Sorry, Matt wanted to say hi.
All right.
Well, he's here for the perfect game of the night. This is probably the best game of the night. The Buffalo Sabres are heading to Arizona to face off against the Coyotes. Coyotes are now 123. Home favorite total of 6. Sabres for the cup. Am I right, Nick?
Stop it. Get some help.
You suck.
I am waiting for this line to flip because I believe, for whatever reason, the Coyotes are -120 on my book, and seeing that they opened up around plus 105 plus even money, it's still showing Coyotes plus a goal and a half, and it's showing it at -265. I'm waiting for that to flip around and say -1.5 at plus 215, plus 220, and I'm going to bet the Coyotes on the puck line because I think they absolutely dominate in this game. We have a Sabres team where just looking at their goaltending situation alone. Did you talk to them yesterday, Tim? Did you sign your contract yet?
No, we didn't agree to contracts. I didn't pass their physical. Turned out I'm too fat to play hockey, so
too small. Yeah. No, just looking at what this Sabres team has gone through goaltending wise. Their only active goalie is on the COVID list now, Michael Hauser. Aaron Dell suspended, like he should be. Malcolm Subban is hurt. Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen is hurt. Dave Tokarski is out long term. And Craig Anderson's coming back and playing his first game since November. they're going to get killed. I know Arizona's on a second half of a back-to-back, but they're going to get slaughtered. The Sabres here in this spot. Karel Vizmelka is in net. If you guys have this prop on your book, look for Coyotes to win and maybe a shutout. I think that could be an option as well. I think that this is a 2-0, 3-0 type of win for Arizona. Low-scoring game. I'm not going to look at an under here because I don't trust the Sabres to keep this game under because this is a goalie that hasn't played in a while. Sabres team total under 2.5, I think, is a very legitimate play in this game, though. The Sabres are a team that struggle offensively. I'm sorry, Tim. They haven't put up at least 2.5 expected goals in their last 4 games. The only time in their last 5 games they put up at least that 2.5 was against the Detroit Red Wings when they put up 2.69. So this team doesn't really do much on offense. Arizona's been limiting high danger chances. They've been limiting goal chances here. I'm actually going to add this to my card here. I like this Buffalo Sabres team total under. Team total under 2.5 here at +110 Buffalo Sabres. I see this as a 3-1, 3-2 maybe if they're lucky type of game. Give me the team total under for the Buffalo Sabres and the Coyotes in regulation. I got it at +120. I think that this is a spot here where, I'm sorry, Tim, the Sabres are not going to look good in this game.
It's against the Coyotes. They got to win that game. I don't want to hear it. I'll play goalie and I can beat the Yotes. Anyways, he said it's on FanDuel.
It's on FanDuel. Okay.
And then Tarek is actually saying it's on DK as well.
All right, let me take a look at that. Unfortunately, these lines or these lines in these books are not available to me, but I wish they were.
Sabres, yes, I'm a Sabres fan. I think I'm off of that Sabres.
Oh, I'm done with the Sabres.
Coyotes over 1.5, over half first period. Watch
Absolutely,
this game be like a 1-0 game.
Hey, I wouldn't doubt that. I'm saying an under. I'd lean under in this game. These are just goal scorer props.
All right, and then we'll head to the last game, Nick.
Points.
The Flames are -187. Home favorites, total of 5.5. This one's against the Canucks. Final game of the night. Nick, what are you looking at?
Yeah. Oh, there it is. Over half a point is a -145 for Evander Kane. If I was on DK, I would be on that. But back to this game here. This is a fun little matchup to close out Hockey Day in Canada. Vancouver Canucks and the Calgary Flames. I like the over in this spot here. I think this line is way too low. 5.5. This should have been 6. We have the Canucks who have gone over 5.5 expected goals in 4 of their last 5 games. Same thing for the Flames. And the Flames have put up at least 3.93 expected goals in 3 of their last 4 games. And on the other side, Vancouver's given up at least 3.23 expected goals in back-to-back games. And I see a major goaltending regression here for the Canucks. It's either going to be Spencer Martin in net, or it's going to be Thatcher Demko coming back from COVID, which he could be very rusty. Let's see what it is for these are tomorrow's games. Getting up goalie post here. It's going to be looks like Thatcher Demko is projected in net against Jacob Markstrom. I see goals in this game over 5.5 and Calgary Flames team total over 3.5 is where I'm going with this one here to end the slate.
Sounds good. What do you think about the under and the Parleys on a back-to-back? Yeah, I would be interested in under. I would be leaning that way, but I did not bet that Celtics team.
With back-to-backs in the NBA, Tim, do you look more towards unders?
Depends on the team.
I notice it's the opposite in hockey where you look more towards over when teams are on a back-to-back because generally that means you have a backup goaltender in, and generally tired legs lead to more defensive mistakes than offensive mistakes, which leads to bad turnovers and goals.
That's fair. It really depends on the team. But that is all the games for today. We've made it through. I'll roll the bumper. That's what I'm going to do. Roll the bumper and then some housekeeping work.
Hey guys, EarleSportsBets.com has finally launched, and to show our appreciation for you, click on the link below or go to earlsportsbets.com/promo to get the 7-day package for only $49. That's $120 in savings. Thanks, guys.
That's pretty smart. Go ahead, check out the site. Today on the site, there's a best bet in college basketball. $25. It's an 18.5 point value play. So that was our best bet that we found. We also have a 9-pack, also for $25, like a customer appreciation deal. Our best bets 2 through 10, and then our 11, 12, and 13 are all free plays. They were the free pick video list last night. So make sure you check those out as well. But you can check them all out on the earlsportsbets.com website. Also, if you guys are interested in grabbing that week pass, if you use the code YEAR, YEAR, it's 20% off at checkout. And you can get either the best bet or the 9-pack for $20 or the 7-day pass for $40. Definitely some value there. Looking at that. Also, check out, speaking of all the links. Oh, yeah. Make sure you guys follow the links in the description. Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, Discord, Facebook, Picks and Parleys, Premium Plays, merch, and the earlsportsbets.com website. Also linked down below is Getting Wild with Terry and Friends. That is Terry Edelman's channel. He's been really growing that one quickly. That's been really cool to see. I believe he's been doing it for a little bit over a week. I want to say that's around where it is. And he's at 119 subscribers already. When was his first video? 8 days ago. 8 days, 119 subscribers. Let's get him to 250 subscribers by the end of next month. Keep pushing towards that. So check him out. Link to his thing is in the description below as well. Also, speaking of the rest of the Picks and Parleys family, Craig does his show earlier. Higgs should be live in about 20 minutes. Allie will be live, I think 1:30 today. No game time decision because it is Saturday. But also tomorrow, big thing, I'm going to keep pushing this as well. Tomorrow is Sunday. At around 2:45, we'll be starting the watch along for the AFC and NFC championship games. So come hang out with us, chat with us during the game, crap talk, watch the Bengals make the Super Bowl, all that good stuff. So all that good stuff. Make sure you check out all the channels between ESB, Winning Free Picks, Picks and Parleys, and Getting Wild with Terry and Friends. I think that's everything. Sound right?
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha, Terry. Recap for today. I got 4 plays in the NBA. Got the under in Dallas. Got Toronto over, Brooklyn plus 6.5, and Memphis -5. Nick, your plays for today?
Yeah. As I'm looking through goal scorer props here. I have, let's take a look here. There we go. Pacers plus the 10, Pelicans plus 5.5 and plus 185. Memphis plus or -5. We have the Heat -4. And then in the NHL, Ottawa's team total over 2.5. That's not a 3.5. That's a 2.5. Kings puck line at plus 155. Kings over 5.5. As well as the Jets over 5.5. Jets team total over 2.5. Sharks over 6.5. Carolina team total over 3.5. Vegas over 6. Tampa Bay over 3.5 team total, as well as the Oilers over 3.5 team total. Arizona and Reg, as well as Buffalo team total under, which I never typed in. Buffalo team total under 2.5 at plus 110. Nice little plus money there. Vancouver and Calgary over 5.5, and Calgary's team total over 3.5. And I have some goal scorer props clicked in for all the games up until the Arizona game. I'm going with Josh Norris for Ottawa. I'm going a little bit not bargain hunting a little bit for this Kings game. I like Quentin Byfield to score a goal. He's their number 2 overall draft pick from a year ago, I believe, at plus 350. Paul Stastny at plus 325. Barkov plus 120. Braden Point plus 140. Vincent Trocheck at plus 200. Connor McDavid plus 110. Clayton Keller for the Coyotes at plus 179. And probably for the final game with Vancouver and Calgary, are Vancouver and Calgary. I'm going to go with Andrew Mangiapane at plus 200.
I like it.
So those are my goal scorer props as well. If you guys want to see that full list, I'm going to post those all on Twitter as well.
Sounds good. Appreciate you guys daily. Thanks for all your help and good luck to everybody. Good luck, Tiffany. Mr. Nick is saying Troy Terry anytime goal plus 170.
Troy Terry, I don't mind that.
Sounds good. Nick, wrap on out the stream for today.
Yeah, that's just going to be about wrap it up for this one. We want to thank you guys as always for watching. Be sure to hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't already. Turn on those post notifications so you guys are notified each and every time we go live here at ESB, which is every single morning, 10 or 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for the Earle Sports Bet Show. But that's going to just about wrap it up for this one. My name is Nicholas Earle. Joined here as always by my brother Tim. This has been another edition of the Earle Sports Bet Show. Thank you guys as always. Good luck.
See you.